off the plate a little bit, or they're able to get their hands inside that pitch.
The 2-2 and gets Lisenby swinging. Excited after that one and go. Garcia hitting above all-conference team there for the rookies. Better job, as you've mentioned, mixing those speeds, getting it in there, and 4 straight balls. And
As a pitcher, because velocity does not.
You would have been right there with them. Bree Ellis knocks it over to Skylar Wallace deep in the shortstop. Is here of the weekend from Gainesville, and I'll tell you this, Field is one of those players because of the way that
Every team is completely different with what they bring to the day.
the 1-2 count to Wallace. And gets Wallace chasing low and down.
Take a little something off it at 64. And
The 2-2. And once again giving chase. Falby is out. And 2.
how deceptive she is. And this is one.
She has been money.
And the tendencies so far for Maddie Penta have figured out the difference from the fast to the soft.
And striking out the side to end the inning.
Elizabeth Hightower isn't someone that's going to be, let's try to get back in. I think that always has to be kind of the mentality.
Is Elizabeth Hightower. She started out like
Pretty incredible. And something that people don't really think about is you're seeing some of these women that are leaving with their masters.
Bryant puts this one in play. Good defense from Skylar to overturn that.
Remember the days of the instant replay? You're waiting around like that. Taking a peek at how he confidence and experience.
Send this one flying into left field. Foul territory, and Falby is there to collect.
You don't necessarily want to change your game plan, but you want to work with the mentality of I'm going to be able to beat her. You didn't. And Hightower with a sneaky little change.
Here to start the bottom half of the. Walsh swings on that one well, but even better play from Lindsey Garcia. What a grab. Face into the program for the Gators originally.
He got 71-72. And listen, Coach Tim Walton said it when we talked with him earlier today. He said, where she is missing, it's good spots and just so much wiggle. I mean, a lot of spin makes it seem like, oh, baby, this is coming in.
Didn't necessarily have a pitch count. She was the one. And Penta goes down and Rowe goes chasing. Coming up next inning, we'll talk.
And have good quality second AB.
Antina, first season now, puts this one through the 5-6 hole into left field. And the
Tresvik does a really nice job that at bat.
Pitch. High for ball 1.
Whether it's the base hit.
Got a check swing there over to Skylar Wallace, trying to double up. And then wanting his group to make sure they maintain.
Series.
Routine grounder over to third base. Keep our eye on in terms of how the ball.
So when she throws upper, 67, and then can snap that little change, it's just more so about trying.
Danielle, when you talk about that hits Longley, so she's going to is typically exchanged or passed over.
But it's about lying a little bit too. It can work a little bit too.
Penta. This one hits it into left field, and losing is Lindsey Garcia, the opposite field. She had a beat on it, but she had to change direction. And
have those flood of emotions for sure.
So Falby will get another shot at it.
On third.
And just Mishandled the backhand from Peralta, so another run comes. So the defense.
Tries, right?
Speaking of speed.
You see the adjustments that this Florida team has made off of Miller Wallace for me. Just on the outer half, she set the tone.
And that's the second base hit given up, coming off the bat of Aubrey Lisenby. Played and hope her team get back into this one as on the right. And the 0-2 from Hightower bounces it across. Auburn team averaging Hightower. Underneath that one is Garcia, and coming in all the way from left field.
An ESPN team had sent me a couple things, but in all reality, and I think that at times can be trying to execute on pitches that are work with these hitters. Those little fine-tuning things.
What looked like the last three.
Favorite with just the players like Kiki Malloy and what.
Long on, connected well, but into the glove of Isis Tresvik.
Out of the gate, like we're consistently seeing 74 to 75 miles an hour consistently. And I'm here.
Point of, she started her college career at Santa.
In the dish. I'm going to keep pumping that out. I played like Monica Abbott was the GOAT with the voice. But now it's kind of normal. Maddie Penta, 71, 70.
Tendency to overthrow.
Pitches at high velo. So when she tries to do too much, it's almost like a reverse effect. Focus on hitting those good spots. One hitter in this lineup that hits good velocity. The highest average last year on hitters or pitchers.
Competitive, and don't worry so much about being perfect. You had a chance to rat with Tim Walker. And the walk awarded to Aspen Godwin. A number of different switch here. The Tigers in the Bayou in action.
Natty champs, but also learning how.
Well by Isis Tresvik, and a collision and the up. And a run comes on into
kind of pinch towards the line, so she wasn't able to go.
for 7 as a pinch hitter this season is Blaine. Over to Wallace, who you talked about playing in
The season and jumps
the 1-2 pitch from Hightower. Then the play and fisted in the center field, and that is.
And I mean, this is a pitcher.
Maddie Pinta, who the 9-hole hitter. Avery Gels swings and misses. Count even the pitch. This one put into play, calling for it is Denver Bryant.
Strategy. It was like people were going to call.
When you look at the body of work for them this season, you know, they've gone kind of hot and cold as it relates to what they've been able to do. But I'll tell you, who's heating up right now is Maddie Pinta. 6 years or so because of.
No one better. And I think when you're able to have that mentality instead of like, man, everything is data these days. Who's
thought about it in that way, but we.
Can I get my COVID year back too?
Right.
I'd love to. Hey, but even just thinking, like the NIL is still under control, right?
Jammed on the inside and gets that little blooper to go down in center field. Act batter you want at the plate.
Be smart because.
And gets her to pop up on the end.
Today she's thrown good quality pitches, screwballing the change.
Bryant frustrated after that one because once again he's to do getting out.
In Florida, and 2 runs up on the Garcia and left where she trips it.
And just like
100-meter dash.
So dangerous, but staying put at first base.
Get on. I mean, Falvey 17
earlier about just the pressure that it applied. Walsh looking at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. And goes up and chases, climbing the ladder with that. Tonight for Falvey, she's got 21 on the season. Playing well again here tonight, but you see strikeout number in this one. Sends this one in the left field and flies that one.
It's coming in a little bit hotter, and it has some good.
2. This one to left. victory and her 12th of the season. And hit well, and guess what? The ball game.
2 pitches away, and then someone stepped.
She flies out, and the Gators can walk this since the 2021 season.
In a heartbeat.
And instead,
Her 100th pitch of the
she's hit 100. This bouncer over to second base, Carly McCundish, she couldn't hit. But Maddie Pinta comes right back.
Arkansas, and then you'll get a Maddie Penta who will just Maddie Penta, and hey, want a pinch.
Wilkie changes from Maddie Pinta. Sends this one in the right field. And Egan is there.
4th time.
First pitch swinging from Aubrey Lisenby. And Lisenby is
On the 11th pitch.
and Garcia is on the winning end of it with a 2-out in the 6th inning. The 0-2, and Trilachek makes breathe. Into tonight's game. And you talked about this
In a lot. So when you know you can, at times goes back to the basics of the game. That
see if she calls on the off speed. No, instead the walk. And that's gonna do it. The walk off and the Florida after that big win. After that
struggled today, a couple big strikes. What a game.